May. We're in May. April's gone. May 6th. Wednesday was Cinco de Mayo and Taco Tuesday. Mexican Independence Day. Shout out to all the Mexican people. Hope you celebrated yesterday your Independence Day. Shout out to all the birthday people who celebrated the birthday yesterday and today. Coming into this month, happy belated birthday. Hopefully your morning is going well. You got up, planning on working out, but guess what happened? I clean Q-tips. I'm sorry. Stop using Q-tips. Just get some peroxide, pour it in your ear. That'll clean your ears out. That'll clean the wax out. But it was a time where I stopped using Q-tips to clean out my ears. But I went back and I told my son he needed to stop using them too, but he steadily wants them. But this, I said, you need to stop using them because you're gonna get. I got dentures. You're gonna the cotton part will come off of that stick and get stuck in your ear, which happened to me this morning. Get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and so I wash my face, brush my teeth, and all this good stuff. So I dipped the Q-tip, pour some peroxide in like the top, and dip the Q-tip in the peroxide. After I do that, I clean in my ear and try to clean my ears out. Which my ears really didn't need cleaning out anyway, because my ears were clean. But put the Q-tip in there and it got stuck. So, well, it came off and the cotton part of the Q-tip slid off of the stick, got stuck in my ear, couldn't get it out, had to put on clothes, which I should have went in my night clothes, but I don't like going out in pajamas because I don't know who outside, but live in a bad area. But the cotton part of the Q-tip got stuck in my ear, rushed to the hospital, the emergency room. Mind you, this is at 4 o'clock in the morning, and had to go to the emergency room to get the cotton part of the Q-tip out of my right ear. So, word to the wise, I know people still use Q-tips to clean out their ears. I think people just need, they've been saying people need to stop using Q-tips to clean out their ears because that happens like a lot. And that was the first, and that happened to me before, where I done had to go to the emergency room to get where the cotton that came off, the cotton part of the Q-tip came off in my ear. So it ain't the first time that happened. That's why I stopped using them to clean out my ears anyway. But I went back and started back using them. So I had to go to the emergency room to get that out my ear at 4 o'clock this morning. So don't use Q-tips to clean out your ears. There's other ways to clean your ears out. Find a better way. Old school way. Just get some hydrogen peroxide. Pour a little bit in the top, and just pour the peroxide from the top into your ear. That'll clean your ear out too. That's the old school way. There's other ways they have stuff to clean out your ears other than Q-tips. So stuff like that won't happen because it's not a good feeling. Because the longer that stayed, which it wasn't in there long, but I had to sit in the lobby at the hospital. And the longer it stayed in there, I really started about to cry. Because the longer that thing stayed in there, it was starting to hurt. And they asked me what was the pain level. I said 8. Pain really don't bother me. But hi, good morning, Joshua. But pain really don't bother me. But they was asking. I said the longest. I said an 8, the pain level. But the longer that thing, I said the longer it stayed in there, the more it hurt. So the doctor came. They eventually called me back. The doctor eventually came in there, got it out. So please try not to use Q-tips. It's a bad idea to use Q-tips to clean out your ears. It's not a good idea. Find another way, a safer way, a better way to clean your ears out. And the girl, the nurse was like, the good part is when he pulled the cotton part of the Q-tip out my ear this morning, is that it was clean, so your ears are clean. And I was telling her that it was one time I thought something was in my ear from a Q-tip, and I was digging around in my ear, and I know I messed my ear up. Obviously it healed, but from when I thought something was in it and was sticking something in my ear, trying to get what I thought was something in there, which obviously it wasn't. But my ear was hurting for the longest that time when I thought something was in it. So he checked my ear. The doctor checked my ear, and he was like, "Let me check it again and make sure everything's straight. It's not damaging nothing." So he checked it. He was like, "It's no damage to your ear," which I was like, "Is a plus," because I thought my ear was messed up from what I was trying to. The time before, I thought something was in it. It was trying to get something out that obviously wasn't there. And I know I had messed it up, but my ear healed up because my ear was like hurting like crazy when I was thinking it was something down in there. I was trying to get something out, and I was messing with my ear, and I thought I had damaged my eardrum, but obviously it healed because I know I had damaged it because my ear was bleeding. But it wasn't a lot. It was a little, but obviously my ear healed up from the inside. Thank God, because I was telling the lady, I was like, I probably have hearing problems later because of that. When I was digging around in my ear, when I was thinking something was down in there. So he said my ear was fine. There was no damage to my eardrum or nothing like that. So God willing, I'll be able to hear until I die. Won't have no hearing issues, no sight problems, no hearing problems, and stuff like that. Hopefully, I die being able to hear and see good, be able to walk on my own without assistance, be able to take care of myself till I die. I pray. That's one thing I do pray about is being able to take care of myself. Cause I don't have nobody to take care of me, and I already know it. Nobody. So I pray to God every night, Lord, let me be able to take care of myself. I don't have to depend on nobody to help me with nothing until my last breath on this earth. Take me out so I don't have to. I don't want to be dependent on nobody. I don't want nobody to have to bother with me when I get old. I don't want to be a burden on nobody when I pass away off this earth. Until my last breath on this earth, just don't take me out. I don't want to be a burden on my son. Like, cause my mom is a lot. So, and I know how it is, and it's mainly put on me. So, which is rough, cause mentally is rough, cause my mom is a lot. But so I don't want to be a burden on nobody. I don't want to put nobody through that. I want to be healthy enough to take care of myself, cause I don't want nobody to have to deal with me. Nobody at all. So I pray about that every night to God in the morning. God, I don't want to be a burden on nobody. I don't want nobody to have to take care of me, have to deal with me. I want to be able to drive until I can't drive no more. I want to be able to get my own food. I want to be able to go to the doctor, do stuff on my own until I die. My last day on this earth. So, and then I can go back and into my spiritual form. Not right now, because the spiritual being is having a human experience. So, go back to my spiritual form, and everything will be good. But yeah, I don't want to be a burden on nobody. That's point blank. But yeah, that's my story for this morning. About having to go to the hospital this morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, because the Q-tip swab came off the stick, got stuck in my ear, so I had to go to the emergency room 4 o'clock this morning to get the Q-tip cotton swab part off out of my right ear. So had an interesting morning. Didn't work out because I went to the hospital to the emergency room to get that done. After I got home, got dressed, cooked me some breakfast, Made sure my son was up, getting ready for school, all that good stuff. Got home, um, ate two boiled eggs, four turkey sausage links, drank some water, drank some orange juice. And probably drink some more water. Probably try to drink two more bottles of water before I go to work. But other than that, that's what happened this morning. Again, happy birthday to my birthday people. Do anybody have any stories about the hospital? Have anybody else got got something stuck in their ear? Because there was something else they said. The lady was like, the nurse was like, you know how often that happens to have somebody come in here with the cotton part of a cotton swab stuck in their ear. She said it happens a whole lot. So I know I'm not the only one. I was saying that it has happened before to me. So yeah, but stop using cotton swabs to clean out your ears because it's happening too much. And I know they tell people not to do it. I'm gonna stop doing it for real this time because I said it before when it happened before, and I had to go get it out. And it happened to my sister. I'm her youngest of 6 kids. I'm 46. My sister above me, she's probably about 2 years older than me. But it didn't happen to her when she had to go to the emergency room from getting one stuck. It got came off the came off and it got stuck in her ear. She had to go, and I couldn't hear it. That was a bad feeling. I'm sorry. That is a bad feeling having something stuck in your ear. You can't hear, and then it start hurting like crazy. So don't do it. There's better ways to clean out your ears other than sticking cotton swabs in it. So that's the story for this morning. Got some daily affirmations. Hopefully you guys are able to get breakfast this morning. Got your workout in. If you haven't got your workout in, do some walking, do some hiking, go for a jog. Get on YouTube, do your free workouts. You do some little weights from Walmart. They don't cost that much. You do little workout equipment from Walmart. Don't cost that much because I actually build up stuff every time. If I see stuff on clearance in the little workout equipment area in Walmart, I buy it with all the stuff I got at home. I done bought over time. When income tax come up, I buy little stuff. So I got everything I need here at the house, except for a workout bench, which I really don't need. You can use like a chair or whatever. And I don't have nowhere to put it anyway. But I got everything I need here. I do Fit by Mick. Started out walking, which walking is good for you. That's cardio. Moved up to walking, then jogging. Then I got to the point where I could jog 2 miles without stopping. Within, I'm a slow jogger. I got knee issues. I got rheumatoid arthritis, but knee issues. So for me to be able to jog 2 miles, it's slow, but I am jogging. I'm up in age, but 2 miles without stopping, that is good for somebody my age with knee problems. But but now I'm doing the whole Fit by Mix stuff. I do strength training, I do cardio, upper body, lower body, strength and cardio. So 30 minutes. Me and my son started walking on the weekends, 50 minutes Saturday and Sunday, unless it's raining. But yeah, so make sure you're getting that physical activity in. Make sure you take care of yourself mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. Going to church, watching church. Bishop Delcy Bronner, Atlanta. They stream their church services on Sundays. They have two. You can watch that. He's a real good bishop. The church I go to here, they stream because I ain't been to church because I'm trying. Food costs are high. I work part time. I don't make that much money. Food costs is high. Gas is high. I was telling one of my church members, I was like, I don't know when y'all will see me again because I don't have no money for gas. I'm trying to feed me and my child, trying to eat. Don't get food stamps. So REB, don't get food stamps / EBT, same thing. So trying to conserve gas, trying to save gas. So I was like, I don't know when I'll come to church because I'm trying to save gas. I go to work, take him to school. That's it. Go to the store, Between that, taking my mom to the doctor's appointment, picking up meds for her, going to store for her. She forgetful. Every time you turn around, I go to the store for her. She forgets something, I have to go back and get it. That's gas. So yeah, trying to save gas. So church is out. I can watch it live. The church is a building. You ain't gotta be in that building. They stream it. So it kind of works out better watching it live online, YouTube, because I get to stop it, take notes, and do that. But I like going to church. I like seeing the people. But gas, high people ain't got no, don't have no money. Everything going up except pay. That's the United States. I don't know where else they do it, but everything going up except for pay. So they don't care. We out here hungry, struggling. They got money. They don't care about nobody else. But daily affirmations for today are: today I will show myself love and compassion. I have four. That's the first one. The second one is I am worthy of good things. I have a right to comfort and prosperity. I am at peace with who I am. I won't apologize for being me. I love my mind, body, and soul. Again, I love my mind, body, and soul. That was the fourth one. Couple Black History facts. Matthew Henson was a key member of the first successful expedition to the North Pole and made 7 separate voyages to the Arctic. On April 9th, 1909, Matthew Henson and Robert, I think that's Peary, arrived at the true North Pole. That was in 1909, April 9th. Madam C.J. Walker, this is number 2. Madam C.J. Walker was an African American entrepreneur who became America's first female self-made millionaire. She was America's first female self-made millionaire, and that's Madam C.J. Walker. So that's the couple Black History facts. Little news, couple news stories. People talking about the Met Gala still, what people wore and all that. They raised $42 million for I think it's like a museum where they have stuff in it. They raised $42 million for that. Some people they talked about and how they was dressed. Rihanna, ASAP Rocky, I know he's wearing Chanel. Naomi Osaka, Dwayne Johnson, some of the men. William Hudson from Peter Rivalry, he wore Balenciaga. You had Heidi Klum, Bad Bunny. Cardi B, she was wearing Marc Jacobs. A couple others. Miles Chamley, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but Miles Chamley. Dancing Idris, Skepta, I don't know who he is, but like what he had on. This Asian guy named Kun, like what he had on. A couple other guys, they was just cool, but I don't know them. I forgot their names, but other news, people was talking about Nick Cannon and his twins, Monroe and Moroccan. They 15-year-old, his kids that he had by Mariah Carey. He was saying his son could date, but his twin sister Monroe isn't allowed because she's a girl. So that's some other news, and then they was talking about Nick Cannon again on the radio this morning. I don't know what they was talking about. Something about his business or why he run his business, which I don't know, but I'm sure I'll hear it when I get back in my car. But Northwest, I know people was talking about this not too long ago about her, but I don't know because they was talking about the way she dresses and stuff. But I was like, what that has to do with her and what she believes in. But she had to get on. I think she got on live not too long ago and was saying that she believes in Jesus Christ, but she didn't. Hi, good morning. How's everybody doing? Hopefully you guys' morning is going well. Thank you for watching. Check out my playlist. Check out my poetry shorts. I do write poems. I've been doing that since I was in 6th grade. I am 46 now. I make poetry frames. So the poems, they're snippets. I used to do the whole thing or parts of them. So I just do like the first 5 sentences with snippets. or the porns are right. I don't do the whole thing. It's that you see me post the whole porn. They're like really old porns that I had posted anyway, so I just post the whole thing anyway because I've been putting them out there for years. But check those out. But yeah, Northwest was saying that she do believe in Jesus Christ. I guess people are saying that because the way she dressed, she doesn't look like she believes in Jesus Christ, which is crazy. That has nothing to do with your belief about what you wear and stuff like that. That's crazy. But to prove that, there's people out here that say they believe in Jesus Christ, but their actions don't show it. So that's another issue. The Jackson 5 earned their biggest streaming day of the year on May 4th with 3.7 million streams on May 4th. The Jackson 5 earned their biggest streaming day of the year on Spotify May 4th with 3.7 million streams. That's the Jackson 5. Streams, the streams are up 400% versus from what it was a month ago, being that Michael Jackson movie came out. So that's some news. What else happened? People are talking about going back to the whole Met Gala stuff. The moment Chanel from the Today Show had with Rihanna, she was hoping, well, rewind back, she said she really likes Beyonce. So all she wanted was eye contact with Beyonce, like to have a moment with her. So that happened, but something even better happened with Rihanna. Rihanna came up with Rihanna's a Pisces, so it's a whole Pisces thing. We care about people. We care about people's feelings, and we tend to feel what other people are feeling. If somebody's going through stuff, we tend to put that on ourselves, and we feel it deeply. So if somebody lost a family member or something like that, we feel that, and it goes deep, it cuts deep. And Chanel lost her husband, and from the Today Show. So basically, Rihanna actually came up to her and asked her how is her day going, and she said some more stuff to him, just really sweet. But you have to go back and watch the video. So people been talking about that. Shout out to Chanel, shout out to Rihanna. But that's that Pisces thing. That's how all Pisces are. The majority of March Pisces, I don't know about February Pisces, but March Pisces are like it. Because I'm the same way. My birthday March 5th. I'm the same way. I care about people. I'm like, you may talk about me. And then nothing is, if you hurt us, we don't forget nothing. We'll be cool with you sometimes, unless you get to the point where you screw us over to the point where we just cut you off completely. Because Posse will cut you off completely if you full of toxic energy and you giving us hell. We will cut you off and forget about you for the rest of our lives. Especially dealing with relationships, dealing with dudes, friendships, relationships. We will cut you off and don't care. But we do care about people, and when we care about people and love people, we love hard, we care hard, we're kind souls. So that's all the Pisces thing. That's what so when we say we appreciate you, we really do appreciate you. Like when I come on here and say I appreciate people that subscribe to my channel, that watch my content, that take time out of their day to sit on here and watch me and support me. I really mean it when I say I appreciate it, and I know you don't have to do it, because when somebody really, that's the most important thing to a person is a person's time. So when you actually sit up here and you take the time to watch this and like support me, and even if it's for like 5 minutes, it's cool because you don't have to do that. So time is important. People's time is important. You can't waste people's time. So thank you for coming on here supporting me, which I'm about to get off. Try to stay on here 30 minutes. But thank you for guys for watching, for supporting me. Hope you guys are okay mentally. Hope everybody is okay mentally. If you're not, you can just come on here. We can have a conversation. We can talk to each other. If you need somebody to talk to, I'll talk to you. We can have a conversation. Go back and forth with each other. I like having conversations with people. If you need somebody to talk to, I'll talk to you. Talk you through some things, because I know people going through stuff, dealing with trauma, anxiety, depression. So we gotta make sure we're checking in on people, taking care of our mental health, other people's mental health, because we need each other. We need to love each other, care for each other, and be kind to each other daily. That's what we're here for, to help each other, to uplift each other, to enlighten each other. So check in, because mental health is important, might be more as important as physical health. So mental health is as important as your physical health. So make sure we're taking care of our mental health as well as our physical health and emotional health. This all goes hand in hand. Make sure we are straight all across the board, mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. You guys have a blessed day. Check in, have my silent lives at night. But yeah, try to come on here. Make sure everybody's straight. It is Wednesday. Sunday. Oh, my bad. Your name is Sunday. My bad. What's up, Sunday? I read it wrong. But how are you doing? Is everything going all right? Because I'm about to get off. Everything's straight. Kids, hopefully everything is straight in school. Don't be out here, whether you're a child or an adult, don't be out here bullying people. If you're having problems, like I said, if you're having issues, you need somebody to talk to, find a close friend or a close family member, close loved one that cares about you, somebody you can trust, that can talk you through things. Do that. Therapy, counseling, going to see a psychiatrist is fine. Find a therapist. Go talk to your if you go to church, your minister, your bishop, your priest, a priest, whatever. Talk to them. If you call or text 988. That's the National Suicide Hotline. Call or text 988 if you're dealing with stuff and going through things, because it's never a reason to take your own life, to unalive yourself. Trust me, been there, been through it, been dealt with it. The majority of my life going through stuff like that. So you're talking to somebody that knows, coming from me, you're talking to somebody that has dealt with it, call or text 988, especially when I was younger in elementary school, middle school, high school, into my adult age, that dealt with it. So call or text, and the only person I ain't have nobody to go to, but God. So thank God, we were raised in church and we knew about God, because they're the only person I had to talk to, because I felt like I couldn't go to my family or nobody else. I didn't have no friends. I ain't have nobody that I felt like I could go to and talk to about anything, because I felt like my family was like judgmental, and the first thing they would have said was I was crazy and all that BS. I ain't need that. They would have sent me further into the darkness, further into the pit. So I went to God. So thank God I had God. So, but yeah, therapy, counseling, you call or text 988 to the National Suicide Hotline. They will help you if you're going through things. But y'all have a blessed day. Once again, love each other, love yourself, care for yourself, care for others, be kind to yourself and be kind to others. Put light into this world, put positivity in this world, put goodness into this world. Spread love, don't spread hate, and God bless. Bye.